Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to another random match here on WWE 2K17. Now this one has been suggested by Heel Philly Fan 101, and he has suggested Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. Now, I'm also trialing a brand new SmackDown Live arena. I've not seen it yet. I quite like some of these little things. I quite like that. And the arena looks pretty good as well, actually, so it could be a good one for us, this SmackDown Live arena. I probably should check these things before I just come out and use them, shouldn't I really, but there you go, there you go. So of course, if anyone does have any suggestions for random matches, then please do drop them down in the comment section below, and we'll get them noted down and put in the hat for you. And there are quite a lot of names, quite a lot of matches, should I say, in the hat at the moment, so I wouldn't like to say exactly when your video will be recorded, but of course the more you suggest, the more likely one of yours will be pulled out of the hat. I know Heel Philly Fan has suggested probably about 3 or 4 matches so far, and I think this may be your second, or maybe your first, actually. I can't honestly remember off the top of my head. But of course, yeah, the more you suggest, the more likely one of yours is going to get pulled out. At the moment, the hat is currently overflowing, so, yeah. Yeah, you get it, yeah. So no idea what the point of Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews was on the main roster. It almost seemed like a bit of a blank feud that put Baron Corbin over. And then they sort of replaced Apollo Crews with Jack Swagger, and now Baron Corbin's going over Swagger as well. So, not quite sure what the idea was between those two, whether there was more to be involved. I know the original idea was to have Baron Corbin versus Kalisto, but Kalisto has been injured ever since the draft episode, so that's a little bit of a shame. Hopefully we'll see him back pretty soon. But it'd be interesting. I've not seen Baron Corbin so far on this game. I've not really used him, so I'm looking forward to getting some use out of him here. I wonder if Baron Corbin... Nah, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So I was just about to say, I wonder where Baron Corbin might be a useful ally for someone like Bray Wyatt in our universe mode. But think about it. Baron Corbin associates himself as the lone wolf, so having him in a stable would not really work. I quite like this arena. I quite like the all that sort of stuff, the name badge and the loading screen. I thought that was all quite nice, actually. I might start using this in our universe mode for our next episode of SmackDown, which should be uploaded later on this evening, or maybe first thing tomorrow morning, depends how long it takes to upload, because the universe mode, especially since I'm doing the full episodes, the universe mode is taking a very, very long time at the moment, so hopefully there won't be too much of a problem. I'm looking forward to this one, actually. We've used Apollo Crews a couple of times so far, and he has looked very accomplished, won a couple of big matches, won a very big match in our universe mode as well last week against Dolph Ziggler, and we will have an announcement based on that in our episode of the universe mode coming up later on. I quite like his music, because I don't know what, I never really got that into his music. I think over the last year or so, the music coming into for new guys has been incredible. I think if you look at some of the stuff on NXT as well, like Finn Balor's music and Shinsuke Nakamura, and most recently, of course, Bobby Roode's music. They've all been very, very good theme tunes, actually. Theme tunes. And there is the bell, and we are underway. Yeah, I'm quite liking this this new SmackDown arena. You've got the old SmackDown logo going across the outside, and of course it's on the ring there as well, which is a little bit of a... Well, it's not a major problem, is it really? Just different logos, it's not a problem. But apart from that, I like everything else, I really do. Big right hand there by Baron Corbin, and so far he's taken dominance of this match in the first few seconds. Stamping on the chest now of Apollo Crews, and Crews struggling a little bit now, and Crews... I don't know what Baron Corbin's doing now, just almost like he's tuning up the band, going for a switch in music. And I'll tell you what, I watched SmackDown from last week earlier on, and when James Ellsworth hit that switch in music, that was incredible. I really, really hope they give him a contract on SmackDown. I think he'd be great on there. You know what? I might give him a go in our universe mode. Why not? Why not? I think I might use him in ours. Not quite sure what to do. Maybe we'll use him as a jobber to put other people over. Maybe. Big suplex there by Apollo Crews on Baron Corbin. Now dropping an elbow into the chest. So you just see the agility of Baron Corbin when he jumps up into the air. He gets some real height on that big kick to the gut of Baron Corbin there by Crews, and Crews showing that he can be quite a ground and pound fighter as well. He's not just the agile man who's known for the flips and the strength. He can get down and dirty when needed to. And you know that in a match against Baron Corbin, it's not necessarily going to be a match. It's almost more like a fight. One match I would like to do this year, actually, no one suggested this one, but just off the top of my head, I would like to do, I don't know why this intrigues me, but Baron Corbin against The Undertaker. I don't know why that intrigues me, but look at the height he gets. Yeah, I don't know why that would intrigue me, that match, but it just does sort of intrigue me. I don't know why. I might just be going mad, but there you go. Baron Corbin sending Apollo Crews over the top now, just stamping on the knee. Bring Crews back up to a seated position and a big boot to the back. So Baron Corbin's actually done quite well. Baron Corbin was someone that I never really liked in NXT, I must admit. I thought he was very boring, and I thought he put under a lot of big wrestlers that should have been, I just want to say big wrestlers, he put under a lot of big name indie wrestlers that probably should have been ahead of him in the pecking order. But still, I don't know what it is. I think it's just something to do with guys that come from NXT. Because I'm such a big NXT fan, I just have an instant backing for them and I want to see them do well. And Baron Corbin so far has done pretty well. I don't know how much his limit is going to be, whether he's going to go maybe for the Intercontinental Championship at some point, maybe he'll be put in the main event at some point, maybe he'll give him a go for the Championship at some point, but I don't honestly know. But I think he's doing pretty well at the moment of going over as a bit of a heel. He's getting a reaction, which is the main thing. They always say, don't they, it doesn't matter what reaction you're getting, whether it's a cheer or a boo, as long as you're getting the reaction. And that's one of the things that I always worry about sometimes when people cut to the main roster. Like Apollo Crews, when his music hits, you don't really get much of a reaction. There's a little bit of a cheer, but not like a major cheer. When Baron Corbin's music hits, there's a pretty hefty boo these days. So he is getting across as a pretty good heel. So maybe there is more light for him at the end of the tunnel. And of course, we all know Vince's fetish with big men. He likes big men, doesn't he, Vince? Great gut wrench there by Apollo Crews. It'll be interesting to see if Apollo Crews does have the strength here in this match to gorilla press Baron Corbin, which of course is his finisher maneuver. Corbin there kicking out a 1. Apollo Crews going to need to continue the assault with the elbows to the chest. One thing I did see on SmackDown as well, I don't know if I was the only person who saw this, but I found it quite funny. AJ Styles locked in a chin lock on James Ellsworth at one point, and the chin lock just slipped straight off. And there's this whole joke, isn't there, that, oh, what a power slam that is by Apollo Crews. There's this whole joke, isn't there, that James Ellsworth hasn't got a chin. So the thing, the fact that AJ Styles locked in the reverse chin lock, it just slipped straight off, I thought was quite funny, that. Neck breaker there by Apollo Crews on Baron Corbin, now bringing Corbin back up to his feet. What a big, it wasn't even a step of Insiguri, was it? It was just a kick to the side of the head. He didn't even use the body of Apollo Crews to lift himself there. Crews now dropped into a pin. 1, 2... Oh, almost a free count. Not quite enough, though. Crews now just wrenching at the neck of Baron Corbin. Wow, just really painful looking that. Sending Corbin down to the mat, and now Apollo Crews maybe looking for that gorilla press. He's lining Baron Corbin up. Hoists him up. There is the gorilla press, now looking for the standing moonsault. Hits it. So you get the high impact drop and then the high impact of Apollo Crews landing on you. And oh, Baron Corbin kicked out on the verge of 3 there. I thought that was going to be enough, but the verge of 3 kicked out. And Apollo Crews needs to do some more damage to Baron Corbin here to win this match. Crews now, another gut wrench suplex. Baron Corbin struggling to get back into this match at the moment. Crews stamping on the back of the arm of Corbin. And now locking in the head scissors, and there's an elbow to the forehead. And a boot to the gut, and Apollo Crews is in dominant form here. Taking him up into, wow, I just deadlifted him over his shoulders, onto his back, into that Samoan drop. Now another deadlift gut wrench suplex. Apollo Crews really showing his strength in this match. And his agility, just bouncing off the ropes there for no apparent reason. Stamping on the back of Baron Corbin. Now that reverse Dragon Sleeper, no, brings him up into that 1916, or the reverse Bloody Sunday, whatever they want to call it these days. Stamping on the back of the arm of Baron Corbin as well, and Apollo Crews is destroying the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin here. 1, 2, it's only a 2 count. Now wasn't this Apollo Crews', no, it wasn't Apollo Crews' debut, was it? Or was it? It may have been Apollo Crews' debut on NXT. I don't know if it was his, it might not have been his debut, but I think this was his first takeover match. Was it Takeover London? Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin, I think. There's a snapmare by Crews. Now just wrenching the head of Baron Corbin. Corbin slowly back up to his feet with that big right hand to the guts of Apollo Crews now. Corbin brings a Crews in, and there is no. He reversed it. Apollo Crews reverses. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool. So Apollo Crews reversed the move that I've forgotten the name of. What is that? I've forgotten what that's called now. Oh, my mind's gone blank. End of Days. Apollo Crews reversed the End of Days and got the pin straight from that. And a great victory here by Apollo Crews. He really has looked like he's in another level on this game. I really enjoy using him. And when the DLC does become available, I do suggest if you haven't already got him, then definitely purchase that DLC. Well, you're going to be purchasing it for Shinsuke Nakamura anyway, aren't you? But he's very good on this game, and I can't wait to use him a bit more. So, of course, like I said earlier on, this match was suggested by Heel Philly Fan 101. Of course, if you do have any suggestions for random matches, then please drop them in the comment section below, and I will add them to the hat for recording. Of course, if you have enjoyed this video, then please do hit that like button. It does really help me out. It makes a video easier for other people to find, and then can hopefully help to grow the channel a little bit. We want to try and get to 2,500 subscribers, which we're very close to now. I'd love to get there. I think we're only like 3 or 4 away. We were really close before that. For some reason, it dropped by about 20 or 30 in about a day or two. And it's got back up now. We're really close to hitting that, so I'd love to do that. And yeah, if you are new around here, of course, help me get to that 2,500 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button. There's a lot more 2K17 to come up on this channel all the time. We're hitting the universe mode, we're doing random matches, and eventually, when I've had a bit of practice, I will do some career mode as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for another random match, and of course later on today, our next episode of the universe mode.